Hey, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to teach and share a few things that I have learned in leadership. And talking about leadership, I want to mention that there are two forms or arms of leadership. If you're in leadership position, whether you are the head of a department, whether you are a director, whether you are leading a small group, even family, or a pastor, in whichever capacity, there are two kinds of leadership roles that you play as a leader. The first is that you are leading yourself, it's self-leadership. The second is leading people, so you are leading others. It's important that we understand this because you lead yourself 50% in leadership. Your leadership skill, your leadership energy is 50% leading yourself. As you lead people 25%. Your skill and ability, your talent and grace to leading others is just 25%. Why is that? Because when it comes to leadership styles, we have 4 leadership styles in this world. And when we say 4 leadership style, we are meaning that every human being on earth has a dominant leadership style. If you're not familiar with this, I have treated the 4 leadership styles in another video, so please try and watch that video so you can understand the leadership styles. One, we have the designer developer, we have the implementer, we have the motivator influencer, and we have the team builder. You are dominant in one of that leadership style, and because of that, when you lead people, we are saying that there are many other people who are having different leadership styles from you. And so when you lead people, you're actually leading just 25% who are your type and 75% who are not your type. So to succeed in leading people, you will need to hear their voice. You will need to get their input into the things you want to do as a leader. And let me cite an example very briefly here. What I mean is, if you are thinking of providing a borehole to a community or to some people, now it's important that you have a feeler. How many people will want borehole? How many people will prefer a road instead of a borehole? And so, by the time you do that analysis and you find out that a lot of people actually need road and not water, please do the road, because you are leading them. You are not championing a cause and forcing them to do what you want. So leadership is actually helping the people to flourish. So don't do what you think is best for them. Do what they want. What the people need, go with it, because they are 75% in that leadership movement. The second perspective is you leading yourself. Now, by the time you are leading yourself, you lead yourself 50%, meaning you have a direction of what to do. You understand what you want to do. You've just been appointed as the director or as a head of an organization or as a pastor. You have a direction. It's 50%. You are in control. But the other 50%, now let me mention that every leader, after leaving office, will always see a lot of things that he or she wishes he has done when he was in leadership. Yes, a lot of leaders have regrets of things they wish they had done when they're in office. And that's why it's possible for you to see a leader who has stepped down accusing the current leader, because saying you should have done this, you should have, and the person is accusing a current leader of things he or she did not do when they were in leadership. And so how can you be in leadership and be able to do the things people are doing? Because the people you are leading see the things you are not seeing. They see the need, they see the scope, they are able to understand a lot of things. So you need to have input from such people who will tell you the truth about your leadership. And so 50% of the success in your leadership lies with other people, especially those who are your predecessors. If you want to succeed in leadership, go back to people who have been in that seat before you. Return to them, ask them their regrets, ask them their successes, ask them what they would have done different if they're in your shoe to come back. You're not asking them because you must implement it. You're asking them to have an overview. And if the immediate past leader is not someone you're in good terms with, go to the previous one, go to another person, go to the, just as many that are alive that you can consult with, do that. And maybe if you're the first director or leader in your own organization and you need someone to consult with, well, you have sister organizations. Go and ask, and his or her wisdom will help you in your own organization. You can draw wealth from people like that who have been in your seat before. You can get good insight, and by the time you implement it, you will find out that you are doing so much better as a leader. So my point and my takeaway for everyone who is in leadership position is you are going to do better in leadership if you listen to the people you are leading more than you listen to yourself, because they have 75% of the success of ideas for the success of your leadership. You're going to succeed more if you also return to people who have been in that position before you, because they live with their mistakes, they live with their successes, and learning from them is better than learning from your own mistake. Again, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. And I hope that this will help you. So thank you very much for listening. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, press the subscribe button, and whenever I release a video, you'll be first to be notified. And this is Touching Life 247. Keep touching life wherever you are. Influence your niche, and let us build the kingdom of God together. God bless you.